Okay, this is going to be a quick tutorial on how we install a printer. Comes up a lot, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you the steps. It's very simple. At least I think it's very simple. There's a tool you're going to need if it's a network printer, and most of them are. So even the ones that are getting replaced with a lesser cost printer are going to be network, and you plug them in exactly how your old one was. So first tool we're going to grab is Advanced IP Scanner. You can actually get it directly from their website. It's a free download, free tool to use in any setting. Okay, you don't want to get fooled by all this weird stuff that's going to pop up from any of these sites because it's how they make their money. So you're going to want to click on the download now link, and there it is, IPScan24, IPScan24, and we're going to remember where you put it. It's very important. So we're going to go ahead and click save. And then we're going to go down here to the left-hand corner, and we're going to click IPScan24. We're going to go ahead and click OK. And instead of install, which you can, that's fine, but I recommend just go ahead and run it, okay? Because then there's no installation on the run, all right? And you can run that under any account, and then you don't need admin privileges, and it just works. Accept the agreement. Click run. And this little screen pops up. All right, you don't need to worry about anything. What we're doing is we're going to scan a network, and we're going to look for the IP address of our printer. Okay, you can do anything you need to do if you have the IP address of that printer. All right, so we're going to click on scan, and it's going to pull up a lot of stuff normally because this is inside my network. So there's lots of stuff in here, iPhones, and it's going to look very similar to you on a site with many devices connected. So it's a good idea to go this route. At the corporate office, it'd be hundreds of devices and access points. So this is more realistic for a site, but there's going to be a lot of stuff in here. iMacs and iPhones, Fire TV, miscellaneous Apple products throughout the entire network, routers. It's all going to be listed here. You really don't have to concentrate on that. You just need to know the name of your printer, which in my case, my printer is a Hewlett-Packard. So I've located the Hewlett-Packard company, right? And this address right here is what I'm looking for, the 172.16.0.23. And the reason being is I'm going to right click on that, and I'm going to click copy the IP. All right. Now if I open up another browser window, so another tab, let me go ahead and open that up, and I'm going to paste that IP address in this bar. Once I do that and hit enter, it's going to take me to the inside of my printer. Okay. In this case, it's a LaserJet 4240, and this verifies the printer that's sitting on my desk that I want to print from. Okay, it's going to do the same thing for you. You're going to be able to find that printer, and you're going to know what to do with it. So what we want to do now, since we know the IP address and we know where the printer is located, is we want to get in the control panel, or devices and printers. And just so you know, it's always in the control panel. In my case, Windows 10, I'm going to just type devices and printers comes up. It's in control panel. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Now this is the same for every operating system, this layout. So you're going to have your different devices. They all pop up and you can see them, and your printers are down here. If your printer's not listed, you can click on Add Printer. Click on Add Printer. You can wait for it to scan. It's probably not going to find your printer. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Certain things have to be enabled in the printer. If they're not, it will not show up here. That confuses a lot of people. Since we have the IP address, this doesn't matter because we know that that printer is sitting on the network and it's addressable. So you can click on the printer that I want isn't listed. And here, it's going to ask you what name it is, and this gets even more confusing. You skip all of that. All you have to do is where it says add printer using a TCP IP address or host name. Big scary acronyms and all that. Click on this and click next. Your host name or IP address, we've already found it using Advanced IP Scanner. So you're going to right click and you're going to paste that in. Okay. Now we know the printer sits there because we logged into it on this page that's behind us. And we know what the name is, HP LaserJet 4240. And we click next. There we go. So it found it. There's the PCL 6 class driver. 9 times out of 10 this is going to work for you. If not, you may have to use the disk that came with the printer to locate the driver. You may have to run the disk that came with the driver, or that came with the printer, and the driver is located on that disk. That works fine as well. That's the easiest way, but if you don't have those things, you have to go this route. Then we're going to click next. Of course, we could print a test page. We know the printer is installed now. And now, when you come down here, there's our printer, ready to go, and it's set as default. So we have a printer installed, and it is set as default with a PCL 6 class driver.